There are quite a few homes on this planet. You live in one, hopefully. And I probably live in one as well. But then, we have some truly incredible homes that just blow the rest out of the water. I'm not talking about your run-of-the-mill mansion or penthouse. We're talking about homes that make you go neat. So in that spirit, we're gonna be looking at some of the most incredible homes around the world. And I dare you to say these homes aren't incredible, or at the very least, unique. Gemini. Florida has its fair share of incredible places, homes, and incredible people. They're on every weekly news cycle for a reason. Usually not a great reason, but we're not here to talk about Florida Man. We're here to talk about one of the most amazing homes you could find in the entire state, Gemini. Located on the island of Manalapan, in the south of Palm Beach, you can find a massive $195 million mansion just chilling. This mansion is an outstanding 62,000 square feet. It has 21 bedrooms, several dining rooms and lounge rooms, a media room, and a massive wine cellar. That's about good enough for me right there. But there's even more. The property also comes with a 7-bedroom guest house, 2 cottages, and an apartment block, all sat on 16.6 acres of land. You could sleep in a different bed every day for a month, and no one will call you bad names or try to shame you for it. To top it all off, there's a putting green on the property. You know, because it's so massive, there's a large pool, a dock, and a basketball court to name a few amenities. If this doesn't count as an incredible home, then I don't know what will. Uptown Court. Uptown Court is the kind of home you build when you want to feel a bit of that California magic, but you're not about to fly out a celebrity to come meet you. Alright, let me clarify. Uptown Court is an incredible California-style mansion located in Windlesham, England, and it has the sort of amazing features you can expect from a description like that. This home was built almost 100 years ago, back in 1924. It's got a long, storied history, and many owners ever since. This mansion was once praised as Britain's most expensive property, costing $123 million. Needless to say, it's incredibly stacked. It has a mind-blowing 103 rooms, 24 bedrooms, and is exactly the kind of mansion every murder mystery happens in. It's not all serious mansion vibes, though. There's lots of entertainment to be found. There's a 2-lane bowling alley, 5 swimming pools, plenty to go around if you're feeling self-conscious that day. There's a squash court, a tennis court, and what will probably be your guest's favorite room, a wine cellar with a capacity to hold 3,000 bottles. This mansion sits on 58 acres of impeccably landscaped gardens, almost as impressive as the main house itself, almost. Fairfield Pond Estate. Now, imagine for 1 second making a list about incredible homes around the world and somehow not including Fairfield Pond. At that point, I might as well just delete this channel. Located in the Hamptons, this estate isn't just one amazingly decorated and decked out house. Nope, it's actually 4 different houses, covering a total of 110,000 square feet of space. The main house alone is 62,000 square feet, all sat on 63 acres of prime real estate. The estimates for the cost of this place vary wildly, all the way from $250 million to $500 million, despite the fact that it was built at a cost of $110 million back in the 90s. Guess the economy must have taken quite a turn, huh? The property comes with 21 bedrooms, 18 bathrooms. For entertainment, you've got 2 bowling alleys, a squash court, 2 pool houses, and a playhouse, to name a few. With a home this big, just assume it's got everything. And it better, too. The property tax on this place alone is about $650,000 every year. If you're getting this massive place, you're in it for the long haul. This estate really begs the question, is there such a thing as too big? Honest question, if you were given this home for free, under the condition you had to live there all alone, would you take it? The Manor. Next up, we have the SEO Slang Mansion, located in the Holmby Hills of Los Angeles. The Manor. This place was constructed back in 1988 for TV producer Aaron Spelling, and it's also the largest mansion in the entire of Los Angeles County to boot, so you know it had to make it into this list. It's got a floor area of 56,500 square feet of space, a total of 132 rooms, which include 35 bathrooms, 14 bedrooms, and 16 guest rooms, all with a gorgeous interior of exquisite marble flooring, crystal chandeliers, and a grand twin butterfly butterfly staircase. Basically the kind of design that gives you the cojones to call your mansion the manor. Obviously, a mansion this large is going to come with its fair share of amenities. There's a bowling alley, a spa, an in-house movie theater, and its very own nightclub on the property. Other than that, you can find a 100-car parking lot, a tennis court, and several pools, to name a few. The gist is, this is exactly the kind of mansion you imagine when you hear its name. So if you're ever in the Holmby Hills and you want to find this place, just look for the mansion that dwarfs every other home for miles. 924 Bel Air Road. There's a massive $150 million mansion named Billionaire out there, so you know it has to be on this list. This incredible home is located nowhere else but Bel Air. It was acquired by renowned developer Bruce Makowski back in 2012, and he turned this place into a mega mansion worthy of its name. There aren't too many mansions that come filled with about $30 million worth of luxury vehicles. Not any mansions I've ever seen. I mean, this home comes with 12 luxury cars and 10 motorcycles, among which include a $15 million Von Krieger 1936 Mercedes, a $260,000 Ferrari 488, a $2 million Pagani Huayra. If the house tour comes with a test drive, I might just be on my way to Bel Air soon. The mansion also features lots of amenities: a 4-lane bowling alley, pool tables, foosball tables, and ping pong tables, to name a few. There's a screening room worth about $2 million, equipped with 40 handcrafted leather reclining seats, which probably costs about half of that $2 million. Inside, there's a 22-foot screen and an amazing sound system. And since we're talking about screens, this home has one of the largest residential televisions in the world, hidden behind a massive infinity pool behind the house. This TV is 30 feet wide, retractable, and overlooks an amazing view of the Bel Air neighborhood. Good luck paying attention to the TV, am I right? The Evergreen Crystal Palace. Built in the early 90s by the multimillionaire Robert Plaster, this massive mansion was, oddly enough, never intended to be used as a home, but instead as a ridiculously massive office. Even though the Evergreen was abandoned after the death of Robert Plaster, its furnishings and decorations were never removed. So now we have an $80 million, 30,000 square feet showcase of architectural brilliance. Maybe abandoned is a bit of a stretch. The mansion is still powered. There's still lots of security on the property, meaning this is one abandoned building I would advise against reusing. Not only is there a lot of property left in there are lots of cameras too. This home has a rather hotel-like feel to it. Robert Plaster built 11 bedrooms in the place, each with a unique theme, and exquisitely designed as well. You know, the kind of design that'll make you think your credit card is about to be declined. Other than that, the Evergreen does come with an entire bar area, a dining room area with a double-sided fireplace, all giving you distinct hotel vibes. Well, get ready to lose those vibes, because this palace also comes with an indoor gun range. You're not going to find too many hotels willing to put up bulletproof glass, targets, and noise-canceling headsets after all. But as it turns out, Robert Plaster really loved his guns. The Arkup. Sometimes you get bored of living in buildings standing on the ground and not constantly being a few feet from a nice relaxing dip in the ocean. So some people built a bunch of floating homes, a holy amalgamation of a yacht and a home floating on the water. And then they made the Arkup, the ultimate expression of what it means to live on the water. A home I cheerfully call a floating villa. This incredible feat of engineering is completely self-sufficient. It has 119 solar panels on the roof and is capable of storing 182 kilowatts of power in its battery packs, which is enough power to run the whole thing, making this one of the most environmentally sustainable floating homes out there. The Arkup costs about $5.5 million. For that kind of money, you get 4,350 square feet of living space, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, and a home that can comfortably house 8 people, and a retractable deck that can party 55. This home is somehow not a boat. Yet at the same time, it's the ultimate party boat. If there are any eccentric millionaires in the audience, which of course there are, this is a King Luxury video after all, if you can find a way to sail this home around the world, you have my blessing. The One. This is a list of the most incredible homes in the world. Did you really think we weren't going to include a mansion literally named The One? Now we're about to talk about the biggest mansion ever built. This prime piece of real estate is located in no other place but Bel Air, California, and covers over 100,000 square feet of space. Yes, this is an absolute chunker of a building. It's got 20 bedrooms, 30 bathrooms, 2 massive dining rooms, and a kitchen that puts restaurants to shame. This mansion was built to be the ultimate mansion to dwarf every other, so you know it comes with some amenities. We're talking about a wine cellar capable of holding 10,000 bottles, 5 swimming pools, a 36-seat movie theater, and a large casino. And what casino is complete without a nightclub nearby? This mansion is the brainchild of famed architect Paul McLean and interior designer Catherine Rotondi. It's owned and developed by film producer Niall Niami, and it took them 8 years and 600 workers to finally construct this behemoth of a mansion. Moving this mansion for $500 million has proved to be quite the challenge for Niall Niami, and it might be facing a court-ordered sale. Nonetheless, it's one hell of an architectural piece. Sky Penthouse. We're gonna top off this list of incredible homes with what I consider the ultimate penthouse. The Odeon Penthouse in Monaco, nicknamed Sky, sat at the top of a skyscraper known as the Odeon Tower. This penthouse is one of the most expensive apartments in the world. It costs $400 million. That's more expensive than most mega mansions everywhere. You could say the Sky Penthouse has taken luxury to new heights. This apartment comes with a remarkable 35,500 square feet of space. It's 5 stories tall and provides a 360-degree view of the city and the sea. The penthouse occupies the 44th to the 49th floor of the Odeon Tower. It comes with a rooftop deck and a massive circular infinity pool with its own water slide. And below that, a straight-up dance club. My bucket list just got another entry. The bedrooms in this place are obviously as impeccably designed and luxurious as you guessed. The bathrooms all have rainfall showers, marble jacuzzis, and toilets with bidets. Only the best at Odeon Tower. Speaking of, the tower itself is a huge part of the appeal of this penthouse. Standing at 170 meters tall, the Odeon Tower has 49 floors, 10 subterranean levels, and 259 residences. The tower comes fully equipped with its own little ecosystem: restaurants, offices, fitness centers, and even swimming pools. This building straight puts 5-star hotels to shame. So what do you think about these homes? Told you they were incredible. Tell me how much you agree with me in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, do leave us a like.